Canada's 2024 visa crackdown. Major suspensions and what they mean for you. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. Today, we're diving into some major changes in Canada's immigration system that could impact anyone planning to work, study, or start a business in this country. In 2024, the Canadian government has implemented significant visa suspensions and policy adjustments to recalibrate the number of temporary residents and ensure the integrity of the immigration process. These changes might disrupt your plans, but don't worry, we're here to break down what these suspensions mean for you and explore alternative pathways to help you achieve your goals. We understand that news like this can be overwhelming, especially if you've been working hard toward your dream of moving to Canada. It's completely natural to feel stressed or anxious when plans get upended like this. Rest assured, you're not alone in this, many others are navigating the same uncertainties. That's why we're here to guide you through these changes and offer solutions that can help you stay on track with your immigration goals. If you're feeling unsure or need additional support, there are resources available that can offer guidance. Whether it's connecting with an immigration consultant or joining a community of people facing similar challenges, it's important to know that help is out there. Remember, every setback is an opportunity to explore new options and possibilities. Stay tuned until the end to uncover these crucial insights, especially if you're looking for ways to navigate the evolving immigration landscape. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's get started. Canada's immigration landscape is undergoing significant changes in 2024, with the government implementing a series of visa suspensions and policy adjustments aimed at recalibrating the country's temporary resident population and ensuring the integrity of its immigration system. In this video, we'll break down the major suspensions, the reasons behind them, and what they mean for you, especially if you're planning to work, study, or start a business in Canada. Visa suspensions. What's affected? End of visitor to work permit policy. One of the most impactful changes is the immediate termination of the temporary policy that allowed visitors in Canada to apply for work permits from within the country. Initially introduced during the COVID-19 pandemic, this policy provided a critical lifeline for those who couldn't leave Canada due to travel restrictions. However, as of August 28, 2024, this option is no longer available. The government has cited the need to recalibrate the number of temporary residents in Canada, which had surged to over 2.5 million by 2023. This policy shift means visitors currently in Canada who wish to work must now leave the country and apply for a work permit from abroad. Alternatively, they could explore provincial nominee programs that might still offer pathways to work authorization. Changes to the startup visa and self-employed persons programs. Canada has also made significant changes to its business immigration streams. The Startup Visa program, which targets innovative entrepreneurs, now has a cap on the number of applications accepted each year. This cap limits the number of permanent residence applications linked to startups per designated organization, focusing on those supported by Canadian capital. Meanwhile, the Self-Employed Persons Program, which provides a pathway to permanent residence for individuals with experience in the arts, culture, and sports, has been paused entirely. This pause is intended to address the significant backlog of applications and to reform the program to ensure it remains viable and effective in the long term. International Student Program reforms. Another critical area of change is Canada's International Student Program. Starting in 2024, Canada has introduced a cap on the number of new study permits issued, reducing them by 35% compared to 2023. This cap is expected to result in approximately 360,000 new study permits, with the reduction aimed at stabilizing the rapid growth in the international student population. The cap will be enforced through provincial and territorial quotas, with the most significant reductions occurring in regions where the international student population has grown unsustainably. Furthermore, the Post-Graduation Work Permit (PGWP) program has seen changes in eligibility. Students who enroll in certain types of programs, particularly those involving curriculum licensing agreements between private and public colleges, will no longer be eligible for PGWPs. This change is part of a broader effort to close loopholes and ensure that the PGWP program better aligns with Canada's labor market needs. Why these changes? Economic pressures and labor market concerns. The Canadian government has highlighted several reasons for these suspensions and policy changes. A key driver is the need to protect the Canadian labor market. With high unemployment rates in certain sectors, particularly those hit hardest by the pandemic, the government is keen to ensure that Canadians and permanent residents have priority access to available jobs. The suspension of the visitor to work permit policy and changes to the temporary foreign worker program are direct responses to these concerns. Managing temporary resident populations. Another significant factor is the rapid growth in Canada's temporary resident population, which includes international students, temporary foreign workers, and visitors. By tightening the rules around these groups, the government aims to manage the pressure on public services, housing, and social infrastructure. The cap on new study permits and the reforms to the PGWP program are intended to address these issues by ensuring that the number of incoming students is sustainable and that those who do come to Canada have access to the resources they need. Improving program integrity. The changes to the startup visa and self-employed persons programs also reflect the government's commitment to improving the integrity of its immigration programs. By capping applications and pausing intake, the government aims to ensure that these programs continue to attract genuine entrepreneurs and cultural contributors who will positively impact Canada's economy and society. Impact on applicants. Visitors in Canada. If you're currently in Canada on a visitor visa and were planning to apply for a work permit, these changes will likely disrupt your plans. You will now need to leave Canada and apply for a work permit from your home country or another country where you have legal status. This process typically involves securing a job offer from a Canadian employer and obtaining a Labour Market Impact Assessment (LMIA) in most cases. International students. Prospective international students must be more strategic than ever in selecting their study programs. The new cap on study permits means that competition will be fierce, and only those who meet the most stringent criteria will be approved. Additionally, the changes to the PGWP program mean that not all study programs will qualify you for post-graduation work in Canada, making it crucial to choose programs that align with your long-term immigration goals. Entrepreneurs and self-employed individuals. For those looking to immigrate through business programs, the landscape has become more challenging. The cap on the startup visa program means that only the most promising and well-supported startups will be approved, while the pause on the self-employed persons program means that applicants in this category will face significant delays and uncertainty. Thanks for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. Now, let's dive into a critical aspect that might surprise many applicants: exploring alternative immigration pathways in light of the crackdown. With these recent suspensions and changes, it's crucial to consider other pathways if your original plan is no longer viable. Exploring alternative immigration pathways. Express entry system. The express entry system remains a robust option for skilled workers looking to immigrate to Canada. This system ranks candidates based on the Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS, and those with the highest scores receive invitations to apply, ITAs, for permanent residence. With the tightening of other visa categories, the express entry system may see increased competition, so it's essential to maximize your CRS score by improving language skills, gaining additional work experience, or securing a provincial nomination. Provincial Nominee Programs, PNPs. Canada's provinces and territories offer their own immigration programs, known as Provincial Nominee Programs, PNPs. These programs allow provinces to nominate individuals for permanent residence based on their labor market needs. If you're affected by the federal visa suspensions, exploring PNPs could be a viable alternative. Each province has its own criteria, so it's worth researching which programs align with your skills and experience. Business immigration alternatives. While the startup visa and self-employed persons programs face restrictions, other business immigration options remain available. For example, the self-employed persons program will continue processing applications already in the system, and other provincial business streams may offer opportunities for those with entrepreneurial experience and capital. Strategic timing and planning. Given the current climate, strategic timing and planning are more important than ever. Whether you're applying through express entry, a PNP, or a business program, understanding the nuances of Canada's immigration policies and aligning them with your timeline can significantly increase your chances of success. In conclusion, Canada's 2024 visa crackdown introduces substantial challenges for prospective immigrants, but with the right approach and awareness of alternative pathways, it's still possible to achieve your immigration goals. Stay informed, be strategic, and explore all available options to navigate this evolving landscape. Thanks for watching Canada Chronicles. We hope this video gave you a clear understanding of the significant visa changes happening in Canada in 2024 and how they might affect your plans. Remember, even in the face of these challenges, there are still pathways available to help you reach your goals. If you found this information helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you're always up to date with the latest immigration news and tips. See you in the next video.